Hi, I'm Rich Torrey. Welcome to another Level Up Cartooning. All you ever need to follow along with me is a pencil and paper. It doesn't get any easier than that, right? Well, we're knee-deep in the holiday season. We sort of started things off with old Jack Skellington. Then last week, we drew Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer from the Rankin and Bass Classic. This week, I'm going to get to a character I've never drawn before. A character known more for his appearance in Disney's classic Pinocchio, but also for his portrayal of the ghost of Christmas past in Mickey's Christmas Carol. And speaking, of course, of the one and only Jiminy Cricket. As I said, he first appeared in the 1940 Disney classic Pinocchio, and since Jiminy Cricket has become sort of a Disney ambassador, appearing in multiple shorts, films, recordings, and even video games. He's the one who sings what has become the unofficial Disney anthem, When You Wish Upon a Star. And in this awesome Disney animated version of the Charles Dickens tale, Mickey's Christmas Carol, he plays the first ghost to visit Ebenezer Scrooge, or in this case, Scrooge McDuck. Anyway, before we get started, make sure you hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button as it helps this channel to grow, and hit the bell so you never miss a lesson. Alright, let's draw from Mickey's Christmas Carol, the ghost of Christmas past, Jiminy Cricket. We're going to draw Jiminy Cricket step by step, giving you the secret formula to be able to draw him again and again. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know I normally use the character's head to figure out how big the entire character is. In this particular sort of stretched out pose, if you count his top hat and big feet, Jiminy Cricket is about 4.5 heads tall. In other words, however tall his cricket head is, his entire body is 4.5 of those. Anyways, what do you say we draw a roadmap for Jiminy Cricket? So there's our roadmap for the ghost of Christmas past, Jiminy Cricket. Now, before we go on to step 2, I want to give you the layout of the simple shapes of our character for those of you who want a screen grab. Again, just something to help you envision how to lay out your drawing. Now we're on to step 2. In this step, we do what I call roughing out the features. I want to remind you that until the third and final step, you want to draw as light as possible. You'll see that I use guidelines to help me to know how to construct our little cricket. We don't want those guidelines in the final drawing, so you want to draw them light enough to be able to erase them easily. Okay, so let's rough out the features for Jiminy Cricket. Okay, so there are the roughed out features of Jiminy Cricket. So now with the roadmap done and the features roughed out, it's time for that final step. In step 3, we get to have fun. We get to draw in the final details of our Ghost of Christmas Past. We don't have to guess where to put things because we've already done all the hard work figuring that out. As I often say, I want you to be present, and what I mean by that is you don't want to just mindlessly retrace over the lines you've already drawn. As you're drawing the final lines of Jiminy Cricket, you want to be thinking about how you might improve it, staying vigilant until the very end. Okay? So let's draw in the details for Jiminy Cricket. And that's how you do it. There you have it. From Disney's Mickey's Christmas Carol, The Ghost of Christmas Past, Jiminy Cricket. So how do you think you did? Understand if you've never drawn Jiminy Cricket before, then you can't expect to have drawn him perfectly. You notice I don't spend time coloring our little cricket friend during this video because I want my lesson to focus solely on the drawing process. Now you have the secret formula, the process for drawing Jiminy Cricket. And with that, you can draw him again and again, and by all means color him when you're done. I promise each time you draw him, it'll be a little better and a little easier. I also promise the more you work with me, the better you're going to get at all of your cartoon characters. So I'd love to see your version of the Ghost of Christmas Past. If you can, take a picture and post it on either Facebook or Instagram, and don't forget to include the hashtag LevelUpCartooning. So I hope you had as much fun as I did with this one. Remember to subscribe, and thanks for joining me. Until next time, keep drawing, my friends.